Benjamin Woodlock. I'm a junior coach. It's been a huge part of my life, with me, kidney transplants and being sick all the time. It became something, especially it started mostly in grade 1. I was sick and out of school in the hospital. I didn't want to just sit on my iPad all day. So I just decided to do something, and a thing was hockey, I guess. So I started looking at stats, watching the games closely. So yeah, I feel like that's probably because hockey's a big part of my life. And even before I started that, I was still a hockey fan.
My name is Pat Woodlock. I'm Benjamin's dad, yeah. Ben is a very funny kid. So he loves hockey, and he has all sorts of hobbies. He's really smart. Yeah, he's got a great sense of humor. Long and short of it, he was born in renal failure, which means his kidneys didn't work. And he spent 4 months in the hospital, was on dialysis, and when he was big enough for an adult kidney, he got his first transplant at 1.5. So usually kidneys last for a couple decades. Something happened with his and it rejected. So luckily both Tanya and I were matches, which isn't always the case. So we were quite grateful about that.
So I had one when I was 1.5. I got the kidney from my dad. And then in 2019, when I was 12, my kidney failed. So I had to get another one, and I got it in November, and my dad gave that one to me. Or my mom, sorry, which is pretty lucky because you have to have pretty much the same, I think DNA or something along those lines for it to work.
So Jeff approached us, and he had heard that Ben was an avid hockey fan. I think it goes beyond what a typical kid would have, his love for hockey. He was really stuck for a couple of years around that second transplant. So he was stuck kind of in bed or just with low energy. And so that's when he really started following NHL. And then he would follow my other son Ryland's teams sometimes. And he really liked stats and the whole strategy behind the game. And yeah, so we were really happy when that team approached us, and that's so he's been doing that now since September. I'm good at pushing pucks around and trying to motivate people, but he actually knows the game and he knows strategies. So
grade 1, I had to go in the hospital for a while. I kind of watched all the shows, so I was just bored, and I just decided to, looking up stats for hockey, became an Oilers fan. I think I'm probably the biggest fan, not to toot my horn, but yeah, it's nice to watch it and I wouldn't say have something unique, but have something I can if I'm ever having a bad day, I can just rely on that. I sometimes if I'm bored, I do hockey quizzes on the internet. Planning to maybe become a scout or a player agent, or something along those lines to stay in hockey. Next year, what I'm looking forward to and what's coming up in May, there's a selection camp thing, and I'm gonna get to be a part of that, so that'll be pretty exciting. Cause I guess it's kind of like scouting, but yeah, that'll be nice. Also looking forward to just going, there's gonna be new players, of course, same coaches, but being a bit more experienced.
You know, the whole thing with hockey is that it teaches you life skills. So it teaches you to work hard and to be part of a team, and it teaches you how to fail, how to succeed, how to be a team player, how to be a good sport in life. So I think just in the context of hockey, when he played and now his later experiences have been they're really beneficial, not just for the game of hockey, but for life. And so I think a lot of parents, they kind of know this in the back of their mind, but for us, it's really forefront sometimes that our kids are learning life lessons that go beyond whether you win or lose a particular game. So with him, I found that experience has been sort of front and center with him in his new role. So yeah, it's